Robert Burns is perhaps best known for his Old Lang Syne, which invites us to remember our friendships by raising a cup of kindness. Being kind and remembering our friendships are important, but what else can Burns teach us about spirituality and faith? Robert Burns is Scotland's national poet. He was born in 1759 in Ayrshire and grew up in a small cottage that his father built. His father, William, helped teach him to read and write, but also to appreciate the hard work of a farmer. Burns' mother, Agnes, was said to sing as she did her work about the house and is credited with inspiring her son's poetry and love of song. Robert Burns' Aunt Betty also loved ballads and folklore. Aunt Betty is also thought to have been a major inspiration to him. Burns' faith and spirituality can be seen through the many poems that he wrote, adapted, and collected that preserve Scottish history and culture. In regards to the virtue of honesty, Burns' poem, The Cotter's Saturday Night, stresses that an honest man is the noblest work of God. His poem, A Man's a Man for All That, is a reminder of justice and social equality. Many of Burns' poems celebrate the common person. One of the most remembered of these poems is To a Haggis, that delights in the humble goodness of everyday food. Burns also had much to say about gratitude. The Selkirk Prayer, written by Burns and traditionally said at a Burns supper, is a reminder that people are suffering around us and that having food is a blessing. Burns believed prayer ought to be sincere and humble. Burns had so much to say about awe and wonder in creation. His poem To a Mouse reminds us that we share in the trials of creation and ought not to elevate ourselves, forgetting our humble origins. His To a Mountain Daisy rejoices in the beauty of creation, but also in the fragility of life. Across from the Robert Burns Museum in Ayr is a park that is full of wildlife and beauty. In the last years of his life, he lived with his wife, Jean Armour, in Dumfries. Touching on the fragility of life, in his study there Burns etched his name on the glass of his window. Reverend William Inglis visited Burns before his death. Burns attended the church of Reverend Inglis on occasion and said of him, "I go to hear Mr. Inglis because he preaches what he believes and practices what he preaches." Burns was not a perfect person, but neither are any of us perfect. Burns' wife, Jean Armour, Bonnie Jean, helped preserve his life and legacy. On January 25th, around the world, Burns Night suppers are celebrated to remember all that was best about the bard, but also to remember what is best about ourselves. God has created us to be kind, honest, humble, grateful, and to find awe and beauty and wonder in creation. So let us remember what is best of Robert Burns and raise a cup of kindness yet.